This man was in charge of a Jewish meeting place. His name was Jairus, and he was very worried because his 12-year-old daughter was seriously ill. He heard that a preacher called Jesus had power to heal people who were sick. Hoping that Jesus might be able to heal his daughter, he hurried to meet him. Jesus was speaking to some of his friends when Jairus hurried down the street. When he reached Jesus, he fell at his feet. "My daughter is about to die. Please come and touch her so that she will be alive and well." As they set out to Jairus' home, a crowd started to gather around them. The news spread, and soon more and more people joined the crowd that followed them along the way. Living in the town was a woman who had been sick for 12 years. She had heard about Jesus' power, and when she saw him passing, she pushed her way through the crowd. Reaching out, she touched the edge of his coat. "Who touched my coat?" asked Jesus. The woman knew that the touch had healed her, but she realized that Jesus knew what she had done. The disciples and everyone around asked, "What do you mean, who touched you? Look at all the people crowding around. Anyone could have bumped into you." "No," said Jesus, "someone touched my clothes. I felt power going from me." The woman went to her knees and said, "I was the one who touched you. I have been sick for the past 12 years. I've spent all my money paying the doctors, but no one has been able to help me. I saw you passing, and I believed that you could help. That is why I touched you. Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace." The woman who touched his coat had faith. What is faith? Well, the woman who touched Jesus' coat knew about Jesus. And because she believed in him and believed that he could heal her, she acted upon her belief. She put trust in that all she had to do was touch his coat and she would be healed. While this was going on, a messenger came rushing in. "Jairus, I have sad news for you. Your daughter is dead. Don't bother the teacher anymore." Jairus was so upset at this news. But Jesus turned to him and said, "Don't be afraid, just believe, and she will be healed." And they continued on their way to Jairus' house. When Jesus and Jairus arrived at his house, some neighbors were weeping and wailing and crying outside because the little girl had died. And Jesus said, "Why all this commotion and wailing and crying? The child is not dead, but she is just asleep." And the crowd changed to a crowd that was laughing at Jesus. "Listen to him. That's ridiculous. She's dead." Jesus said to Peter, James, and John, "Come with me. Everyone else must stay outside." Inside, they found the little girl lying in bed. And Jesus went to her and he said, "Little girl, get up." And immediately the girl sat up in bed. "This little one might be hungry. Why not get her something to eat?" I guess the girl's mother hurried out of the kitchen to get some food. They had never experienced anything so astonishing before. Because Jairus had continued to have faith in Jesus' power, the impossible had happened. His daughter was alive again.